Hello, this is the Queen Who Cares for You, and I am back with It Is So Much to Talk About Part 2. Eh, Part 2. So much talking about. But I can't get it all in, so I have to break it up. But hope everybody's continue having a wonderful evening on a Friday. You know, you want to get out and enjoy life, but I tell you what, it's just so much going on in this world. Every time I turn around, it's shooting, 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 shooting. I mean, oh my God. My daughter just told me one of the popular walks that I like to walk in Hollywood, Florida, on Hollywood Beach on the boardwalk. She told me on Memorial Day it was 15 people shot. And she said one lady said it was lucky that her son got some type of condition where his heart is on the opposite side, and the bullet, if it would have been on the side where it was supposed to be, he would have been dead. And I'm like, this is one of my favorite places in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Hollywood Beach. They have a nice boardwalk. I mean, I really enjoy going down there. But I tell you what, when I when I go back home, I won't be going. I mean, it's just sad. It's like, you know, you feel like you in prison in your own house. I mean, every time you turn around, it's like when a group of people get together, it's shooting and stuff going on. Y'all, if y'all hear Siri in the back, she's reminding me to take my medication, which is about 9 a.m. in the morning, because a lot of times I be sleeping, so I turned on the reminder and told Siri, please remind me to take my medication, because a lot of times I used to forget. But hopefully you didn't hear. But if you did, it's okay still. But it's like getting to the point where people are just scared to go out. You just can't, enjoy themselves like they used to. On a cruise ship, probably it's better to do that. Get away somewhere else, out your state or something. But I tell you, I just seen a video where I just seen a video where and this happened in Jamaica, Portland, Jamaica, whatever. They say it's a nice, quiet community in Jamaica, and these people were sitting outside where they usually do. It was a pregnant girl. She was due to deliver her baby 5 months. 5 days. In 5 days, she was going to be due to have that baby. And she was sitting out there with a bunch of other people. But the story behind it is that the young girl that was pregnant, she was pregnant from a guy that was already in an affair with somebody else. And the story goes to say that his girlfriend found out and she ordered a hit on her. But anyway, they say this lady pulled up. She was in the driver's seat, and somebody got out the back of the car, and they started shooting, and looked like they said was aiming towards the pregnant girl's way. And then this guy got out, and they got out and started running, and they shot him in the back. And I'm like, it's just it was like a triple murder, because the the pregnant girl died, the unborn baby died, and the doggone uh, guy, he died. So I tell you, and that's another thing. Please, ladies out there, ladies, men, but mostly ladies, be careful who you're dealing with, because you don't know what type of people they hooked up with. I mean, that's why I say you have to talk, ask a lot of questions, make sure that person is on the up and up, because it's just so much going on in this world. You can get tied up with the wrong person. I tell you, right now, one of the young ladies at my job, and she was like, "Oh, Miss T, you're a nice looking lady and all this kind of stuff. I'm surprised you ain't had a boyfriend. You don't have a boyfriend." I said, "Trust me, by choice." Trust me, by choice. Because I mean, I'm really fearful. You don't know who you is getting involved with. I am in no hurry to get involved with nobody. And right now, I just want to do me for now. Really, I really, in the past relationships that I done had. Hey, I had enough relationship for my daughter, for my grandchildren, and everybody, and everybody else. So right now, I am comfortable with myself. hey, I meet, I'm out and about. It's guys hit on me every day and stuff, but I'm just not interested. I am just not interested. I'm really not. I'm really, really not. Hey, you can call it what you want, set in your ways. Some people might say, oh, well, you had a bad experience and you shitting everybody down or whatever. You can call it what you want, but I ain't got time for the games. I ain't got time for, I just ain't got time for the fools, period. Hey, I'm just doing me. I'm at the point, just me, myself, like Beyonce made that song, just me, myself, and I. Hey, me, myself, and I. That's where I'm at now. Me, myself, and I is fine and dandy. But she was like, I'm surprised you. And then she come to work talking about she fussing, mad at work the next day. Oh goodness, I was calling his phone. He ain't answering. He probably with his other woman and all this kind of stuff. Now, why would you say that? And then she told me that she her her boyfriend got a divorce from his wife. The wife kicked him out of the house. This is and he was sleeping in his car a whole year. She said he was sleeping in his car a whole darn year. And I said, well, he ain't had no family or anything that that could help him out or whatever. She said, well, he was living with his brother, but he moved out because he got tired of dealing with their crap. Well, he must be going through a lot in that household for him to just decide to move out and sleep in his car a whole darn year. Wow. So she said she needed he used to take her to work, and she said she would call his phone, and he never answered. So she she did get him. He picked up and said he was out eating with his ex-wife and their son, celebrating his graduation. And she said that he told her that, well, I want my girlfriend to come to the graduation. She was like, no, 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 and that's gonna be a problem. Why would that be a problem? So now that he done moved, he's not with you no more. Y'all done got a divorce, and he done moved out and he living with somebody else now. Hey, in my mind, I'm thinking something. Maybe she still got feelings for him, or what is he really telling the truth? Is you know about the situation? Something ain't right there. Something is not right. So she was like, "Oh, you weren't gonna tell me you was at I've been calling you, so so you out with her and you weren't gonna give me a ride to work." So she said she just called a Uber to work, and I said, "See, that's why I'm by myself. That's because I ain't got time to go through all that. That's why I choose to be wrecked like I am, because I ain't got time for the drama. Life is already got its ups and downs and curve arounds and all that kind of stuff, and for me to have a man and give me all them problems, I can't do it. No, I can't do it at all. And a matter of fact, I met another lady. I was at the doctor office. This was last month. I was at the doctor office getting ready to check out. She worked in registration, and she was like, "Oh, my ex-husband still talking to his ex and all this kind of stuff." And I mean, she be calling him all the time, and he was like, "It's nothing," and they still friends. See, that right there, all that right there. You got to be dealing with all that. Let me stay by myself, and I ain't got to worry about that. If I want to go out and talk to 3 or 4 men in one night, when I say talk to this one, talk to this one, have dinner with this one, have dinner, I can do that because I'm a single woman, and and that's the way I'm keeping it. This boy tastes so good. I went to Ross. Actually, I went to Ross to look for that big. It's like 2 gallons of water. It holds 2 gallons of water. And you know what? I seen that thing a couple of weeks ago in Ross, and it was looking me in the face. And I said, you know what? I need to get one of them. But I didn't. I said, I'll just come back and get it. Now, a lesson to be learned. Whatever you see in these stores, you might as well grab it if you need it, because when you come back, you ain't going to see none of it. And that's what happened to me today. I went back in Ross. That's what I really went in Ross for. I got all this other little stuff, but I went in Ross just for that. Ended up buying all these little earrings and stuff. This one I been got for raw. These right here, I just bought them today. They was cute and real sterling. So I got those today. hmm But I meet a lot of these women. They just guess they feel comfortable with me to tell me their business. And just yesterday, we was at work. She gonna talk about I was calling him. He must be with his other one. So you must be so you know he dealing with somebody else. He don't answer the phone. And then she gonna talk about he gonna help her get a car, and then he don't come and pick you up. Well, you want me to? She said, well, don't worry about it. I'll catch you, because even one night I took her home. But I tell you, drummer, drummer, drummer. These women got so much. Ooh, may God bless them and the good Lord keep them. And another thing I want to touch on too. A lot of women, older women, around my age or maybe a little younger. I'll say between, I was 45, 65 is going to Africa, looking for sex, getting with these African men, marrying them, and come to find out these men is beating the hell out of them. If y'all ever get a chance to look at a young man I follow, and I do chat with him on in the comments. Young boy, he's doing great things in Africa. He's called Mark's Meet Africa. Mark, M-A-R-K, Meet Africa, and he is from L.A. And he said he just decided one day to get up, go to Africa. So he said something was telling him to go to Africa. And he done been over there 3 years, and he is building up places. He's trying to put stuff together so other African Americans, if they want to come over there and get a business, stay, whatever, he's going to charge a fee. I don't know how much yet, but he's putting stuff together for other African Americans to come over there and set themselves up if they like. But he is doing a good job over there. I mean, if you get a chance, go check him out. I got another one I watched, Go Black to Africa. He traveled all over the world. I think he's been to like 28 African continents, and he is doing a whole lot of research and traveling all over the world. If you look at my playlist, I think I got a couple of his videos. Do I have Mark Meet? I can't remember if I have Mark Meet Africa, but I'll probably put him in my playlist as well. So if you see my playlist, check him out. Everybody that I really watch and, learn and grow from and all that kind of stuff, I put them in my playlist. And I do have my girl, She Raw 7. Hey, she gonna get you. Y'all ladies, y'all looking for a man with money, she gonna get you right on that one. She is gonna get you right. But like I say, just hey, you out here, and I do not condemn I do not condemn relationships. Don't think I'm a hate on that, because I'm not. Hey, like I say, everybody wants somebody to love, hold, and care for. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got that right person, hey, all means y'all get together, love on each other. You take care of him, he take care of you. Y'all make it work. Hey, for good or bad or whatever. If you love her and he love you, y'all stick together and make it work. Cause especially if y'all been together a while, just stay together, because hey, I say you know what you got, but you don't know what you get. But that's my preference. I choose to stay single. That's me, because I just ain't got the patience enough to be in all this. I'm 61 years old. I ain't got time for all that foolishness and this and that and pulling and tugging and you want to have all these women friends and all this kind of stuff. You're always on your phone. You're always on. You're doing this. You're doing. I ain't because you know what? Even a man told me. This man told me one day. I was at work. We were sitting up there talking. And he said, if a man or a woman is always on their phone, they must, all the time, he said they must be doing something they ain't got no business doing. He said, even a man, they must be doing something they ain't got, he said cheating is most likely what they're doing. So, hey, you have to learn stuff. You have to learn. People, the universe put people in your path for a reason, to learn and go. You're going to either create, you're going to, what's the man said? It's a word he used, disintegrate, yeah. You're going to create or disintegrate. You're going to move forward or either move backwards or just stay in the middle and don't go nowhere. So we are here to grow. We are here to be high version of ourselves. And I always said, if a person is the same person that was 10 and 50, what, 5 years ago, something wrong. Something is definitely wrong. But anyway, I've been on this 15 minutes. I am getting ready to end this video. I hope y'all guys continue to have a good evening. And please share my video, comment below. Y'all doing pretty good with the comments. Slowly but surely, you're coming along. Even if y'all be, hey, telling me off sometime about different videos, but it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood because it's Queen Who Cares that cares for you. And hey, I'm glad you're commenting about something. So continue to stay tuned to my Queen Who Cares community, and I try my best to keep this content going. If you don't see my face every day, you're gonna see something. So I will see you guys in my next video. Peace, love, and happiness.